Are you a real estate agent, 1099 employee, Uber driver, or just any kind of gig economy worker? Well, this video is for you. Today we're going to talk about how you can get unemployment benefits, $600 a week for up to 39 weeks. Stay tuned. Remember guys, just a side note, I am not a CPA and I'm not an attorney. If you're looking for tax advice or legal advice, you got to look for that somewhere else. I'm just showing you what I'm doing and hopefully it can help you too. Finally, a little bit of help to the self-employed crowd. I know it's never been seen before. Unemployment benefits have usually only been for W-2 employees. But finally, the government has come to our rescue. I don't know if that's really a thing, but let's say it is. The government is here to help us out. We're getting unemployment benefits, $600 for 39 weeks. That's awesome. All we have to do is prove that we've been affected in an income manner by this crisis that we're going through. Let me go through the steps with you. First step, you have to prove that you cannot work from home. Telecommuting is what they call it. If you can't do your job from a computer and you have been affected in an income manner, even if you are working from home, let's say they gave you less hours to work from home, then you can also apply for this. Also, you have to prove that that income loss happened between January 27th of this year, 2020, into December 31st of 2020. And you can go back in time if the income shortage started before you applied. So that could easily give you a few weeks advance pay when you first apply. Now you can also qualify for state benefits on top of that. So if your state is giving you any unemployment benefits, you can get that on top of the $600. Okay, so how do you prove that you've lost income? It's so simple. All you have to do is what's called self-certifying. You have to basically tell the truth. You have to pledge that you're going to be telling them an accurate information that you've lost income. They don't have the capability right now to check, and quite frankly, they just want to put money in your pocket as soon as possible so you can go out there and spend it so we can get the economy going again. So let's not ask why, let's just get this money if you've been affected by it, which I'm sure if you're a real estate agent, which most of the people who watch our channel are, or if you're self-employed, which most of the people who watch our channel are, you can go out there and now apply for unemployment. If you have a Airbnb and you've been affected by it, if you're an Uber driver and you've been affected by it, Lyft driver, anything, doesn't matter. As long as you're 1099, now you can go out there and also claim your part of the income. Usually you would have had to show that you're looking for employment, actively looking for employment, but now that's been waived. You don't even have to prove that you're looking for other employment. We know exactly what this is. It's a bailout. And it's about time they give it to us and instead of giving it to the banks, and which I'm sure they're going to get a piece of this too. Airlines are going to get a piece of it, and hotels are, but at least now we also get the money too to go out there and start buying things that we need to be spending for our families, for our businesses, for whatever the case may be. So don't ask why, just take the money and run. Okay, so how do you qualify for the benefits? Very simple. Go to Google and type in unemployment benefits for self-employed or 1099 people. There you're going to find instructions on how to get your piece of the federal money, and you should also do the same thing on a state level to see if you can collect any money from your state. And now let's dig a little deeper. Okay guys, keep in mind, this is not a handout. This is all money that we personally don't have to pay back ourselves, but it is getting thrown onto the national debt, which sooner or later we're going to have to start paying on. I don't like the way things are going, and unfortunately there's nothing we could do right now because we do have necessities. So let's take this money and let's invest it in ourselves. Let's make sure that we're putting it to work for the things that we really need. Obviously we have necessities, but if we can also invest in our knowledge, if we can invest in tools that we can grow with, let's make sure that we don't just squander this money. So keep in mind, these are all new developments that we're getting day by day. As we learn new things that the government's going to be handing out to the real estate agents and investors and anyone that's self-employed, I will continue to make more videos to give you guys more information. So if anything in these videos changes, don't worry guys, it's not the end of the world. I'm sure there's going to be something that is going to be made exactly just for the type of work you do. I also want to take this time to thank the RPAC, which is the lobbying group that goes out there and tries to make sure that we get things that benefit the real estate community. So if you haven't invested in your RPAC, make sure you look them up and give them some kind of a donation so they can go out there and continue to do this kind of work for us. I know that real estate agents right now have not been able to do as much business as they used to, frankly, because people are scared. Nobody wants to buy a house right now. Well, I shouldn't say no one, but there's a lot of people who are scared to buy. And then again, sellers, they're taking the properties off the market because they think they're going to get less money. Now, we don't know what the around the corner holds for us. We don't know if the economy is going to go up, down, or sideways, or prices of homes are going to go up, down, or sideways. But what we do know is that in the meantime, real estate agents are not getting paid. And if you're an Uber driver or if you're a 1099 employee, I'm sure you've seen your income also get crushed. But in the meantime, if we can just take this money and allocate it for not only our living expenses, but also for ways of getting our business actually back on track, doing a little bit more marketing or doing things that we normally wouldn't have done, now is the time to experiment with those things. So if you want to learn more about what you are able to do as a real estate agent, watch this video here and we'll show you exactly what you can do right now and what you can't do as a real estate agent. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget, hit the subscribe button, like it, leave us a message, and share it with anyone who you think could benefit from it.